Alrighty, let's look at some bills that were going to be considered this week on the House floor. The week of December 19th, 2022. We've got a lot of Senate stuff that's going to be considered, and they'll go over on the House floor, as you can see. Some other items that may be considered. Interesting one, the Presidential Tax Filing Audit Transparency Act of 2022, and the National Heritage Area Act. You have one that can be considered would be providing the consideration of Bill H.R.9640 to amend the Internal Revenue Code of 1986. And that has to do with presidential income tax returns, whether or not they'll make them make the president make them public. It's a dangerous game. Another interesting one, recognizing the 25th anniversary of Radio Free Asia and its mission to provide an independent source of news to closed societies in Asia. Did not know the United States did that. Wonder how much money they've spent on that in 25 years. But we're just a couple of interesting ones that they're gonna look at on the House floor under the suspension of rules. It's just like the Equal Pay Act or Equal Pay for Team USA. If you just click on the PDF, it'll tell you kind of what's going on. Basically, they want, for example, the men's soccer team and the women's soccer team to get paid the same amount, besides what it comes out to like bonuses for performance and stuff. And then they also want money to be allocated to push other national teams, I believe, to do the same thing. And then you always have a lot of this stuff of it's really common to have a U.S. Postal Service rename. This one they want to rename is the Vanessa Gillen Post Office Building in Texas, Galveston, Texas, or in Houston, Texas, on Galveston Road. You have that a lot. Yeah, Respect for Child Act, Child Survivors Act. You can click on any of these, go through them yourself, but I'm just putting them out there that these are some interesting things that they're going to be considering this week, the week of December 19th, the week before Christmas in 2022. Yeah, probably an honestly good one, Student Veteran Emergencies Relief Act. To act to make a permanent certain educational assistance benefits under the law administered by the Secretary of Veterans Affairs in the case of changes to courses of education by reasons of emergency situation and for other purpose. Do with the following. Strike, they always have the same stuff. Table of contents, a lot of times they'll have the definitions. This one doesn't, but, it has a definition of emergency situation in it. Because they have to clarify what they are talking about, otherwise it can be misused. Blah, blah. Well, we didn't know what you were talking about. So they do try to do a good job of that. Some of them are long, some of them are not. Like this one I just showed, 48 pages. And then you got this, 8 pages. It would be the Emmett Till and Mamie Till Mobley Congressional Medal Act of 2021. And a lot of things do go back. So you have Native American Language Resource Center Act of 2021, Durban Fielding Native American Languages Act of 2021. See 8 pages. And basically, you can find this information on the House website. It's pretty easy. They actually do make it really easy. And then, if you have an iPad or even a desktop, you can hit Control F or an iPad. And if you have anything iPad related or Apple related, you can click up here, type in anything you want to know. So like and you can search this document. The comes up 146 times. Pretty simple. You can scroll through them. So if you're looking for something specific. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's not anything too pressing this week, besides the ominous spending bill, which they do not put in here. I don't know why, but that's a big one. And there's a lot of things coming out about that, and I'll be putting out a video soon about some of the weird, quirky things they're putting in it. So, thanks for listening.